Hey GolfPass, I'm Ballard, and I got a tip for you. Now if I took this big sledgehammer here and I hit this golf ball, it would feel absolutely amazing. Now one of the reasons is that there's no loft on there. So when I hit that, it's like it was the softest thing, the softest shot you've ever hit in your life. It's like it's dead solid. Well, the main reason for that, or one of the big reasons for that, in addition to the weight of the sledgehammer, is that there's no loft on this sledgehammer. So whenever you hit it, everything is perfectly square and all of the energy from the sledgehammer transitions out to the golf ball. Well, tour pros are doing that exact same thing. And if I grab a 6-iron here, what tour players are doing is they're actually taking about 30% of the loft off the club as they come into impact. So what that means is, if I have a 6-iron here, I'm gonna set up with this normal loft, club shaft straight up and down. That's the natural loft that's on this club. What they'll then do is they'll lean this shaft forward quite a bit to take about 10 degrees off this 6-iron. So it goes from 30 degrees down to 20 degrees. That allows them to transfer a whole heck of a lot more energy into that golf ball. If you want to test it for yourself, just grab your putter that doesn't have any loft on it. You don't have to go out and buy a sledgehammer. Hit a couple 30, 40 yard putts and you'll see it feels absolutely amazing. That's why their ball sounds different when they hit it. That's why the flight is different. That's why the ball just shoots off the face and it seems like it's so much hotter. That's because they're de-lofting it. All right, that's all great. Okay, Clay, I get it. I know the tour pros have their hands in front, but how the heck do I do it? That's what we're really trying to find out here. I have a perfect tip for that. You actually are gonna use a tennis racket drill. This has been incredibly helpful for players that I've used this with. So what we wanna do is we wanna go down kind of halfway in the downswing, and this is one position in the swing that you're gonna see almost all pros in. And this hands are in front of the right leg. And if this was a golf club, my club shaft would be parallel to the ground. Now, most players are gonna have the face of the club or the racket up like this. Gonna be straight up and down, and most players are gonna release that tennis racket like this. That would be a flip. You can see all the loft is still on there. Here's what I want you to do. Come down with your hands in front of your right leg, and now we're gonna do it like the pros do it. We're gonna take this vertical racket and we're gonna twist our left hand first as far as we can twist it. I wanna get these strings pointing straight down to the ground or as close to straight down as I can. You'll notice this is that position that you're seeing all the pros on TV do. They're gonna bow that left wrist, which de-lofts the face. We'll get to that here in a second. Now add the right hand, do the same thing. I'm gonna turn that right hand to where the palm of my hand is now down toward the ground. And again, I'm not gonna be able to turn it all the way toward the ground, but I wanna turn it as much as I can comfortably. Now from here, all I have to do to get to a great impact position is just rotate my body. And now you'll notice I'm not in that flip position where my body didn't rotate open at all and my club has a bunch more loft on it. Now if I do it this way, I can rotate into the shot and I'm de-lofting the club, really compressing the heck out of it. You're gonna hit it amazing if you can get in that kind of position. So now what we'll do here, we're gonna go ahead, grab a middle iron. We're gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna go halfway down in the swing. I'm gonna turn that handle down 2 or 3 times, and then I'm gonna open my body to get to impact. Now there's one last piece that if you don't do this right, throw everything else out the window, it's not gonna matter. I wanna have that club square to the direction I'm hitting it. Most players, even when they rotate their hands down, they end up dragging this club through and the face gets open. I wanna make sure that I get to impact here and that club face is perfectly square. It's not gonna be like this, it's gonna be square to the golf ball. Once I feel that position, I'm just gonna recreate that in my iron swing. All right, let's go ahead and give it a whirl. There we go, low penetrating ball flight, really solid, and it really compressed against the face. If you follow that tip, you're gonna hit the best irons of your life. After you're done, head on over to GolfPass for more great videos, and I can't wait to see you next time.